What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 10th inning. This week I have an exciting 13 returns to go through with you. This is going to be a long one, so I'm going to get to it as quickly as I can here. Of course, if you are interested in sending off your own TTM through the mail autographs, all you have to do is set up an account at sportscardforum.com. That is free to use, or you can use sportscollectors.net. And I think that one charges a $15 yearly fee or less. Could be a couple bucks less. So, but let's get to it. Week 1 return. Here we go. Okay, got this one back on the 22nd. I already opened it, and truth be told, I had to because I butchered the last name so bad. I'm like, I gotta look this up. So here we go. It's a return from Bobby Hebert, which is, according to a YouTube video, how you pronounce it correctly. I think I sent him 3 cards. No, 4 cards. All right, cool. Well, let's get to it. This is the 1990 Topps, I believe. Personalized to me, to Kyle, Bobby Hebert, number 3. Looks like played a couple of years in the USFL before the Saints picked him up. Had a couple really nice seasons for the New Orleans Saints. And I believe he is a native of Louisiana, Baton Rouge area. So let's take a look at our pinnacle. These always turn out great. Very nice. 91 pinnacle. Actually, for some reason, I cannot find my pinnacle cards. So I want to start sending out some new TTMs for football. So I need to locate those and get some more in the mail. Here's 1990 Pro Set. Sorry, 89 Pro Set. I stand corrected. And then we've got 93 Game Day. I love these. It gives the athletes just a little bit more room to get that autograph in there very nicely. And yeah, I'm starting to build a nice little collection of 93 Game Days. So there we go. A 404 from the Louisiana native Bobby Hebert to kick us off. Let's get to return number 2. And our second return came back on the 22nd from Little Rock, Arkansas. We just had a Little Rock, Arkansas return last week from Joe Klein. So I know this won't be Joe Klein. Let's see who it is. We've got UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell with a 1/1 return. Nice. Huge Bryce Mitchell fan. And here we go. Let's take a look. So he's a featherweight fighter in the UFC. Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell. Very good wrestler, submission fighter. Got kind of brutalized on his last fight with a pretty nasty knockout, but he'll bounce back, I'm sure. And there you go. So if you want to send off to him, address will be above. And then, of course, guys, stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to recap all my returns. And if I get more than 1 card back, I will show you which one is my favorite. And then I want to hear from you guys in the comments which autographs you were most excited to see. And, you know, maybe give me some ideas. I had one the other day somebody threw out to me. So who else should I be sending to? Let me know. Let's get to return number 3. Got our third return back, also on the 22nd from, Jackson, Mississippi. I don't care if you guys see my address, but that one was given away. Now this one took the time to tape the sides. I mean, this gentleman knows what he's doing. Here we go. Very cool. Eddie Payton, brother of the legendary Walter Payton. I'm going to read this in a second, but this is so cool. Football Brothers card from Topps. Actually, I wish I had more to send to Eddie, but give you an idea of what year this is from here. This is 1982 Topps. See, Eddie's 5'6", 179 pounds. He didn't get a lot of carries in the NFL, but he was a pretty good kickoff returner for the Vikings. I think he returned punts as well. Unfortunately, I'll never be able to get this side of the card autographed. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. Let's take a look at the note. Let me make sure there's nothing too personal on here that you would want me to share. Nope. You can see my note here. This is generally what I send, give you guys an idea. Grew up massive football fan, really enjoy watching you play with the Vikings. Congrats on your career, wishing you all the best. And he just wrote, Kyle, thanks for being a fan. Eddie Payton, Vikings 31. So very cool of him to take the time to return the card, plus another signature there. So I will add that one to my scrapbook of notes, and this one into my binder of cards. So that's awesome. Let's get to our next return, number 4. Got this one back also on the 22nd. 22nd was a big day for returns. Postmark from Boise, Idaho. See, it's got a winter stamp, so this one's pretty recent. And we've got former Utah Jazz Hall of Famer Gail Goodrich with a 1/1 return. All right, let's take a look. Signed very nicely here in a real thin blue Sharpie. Hall of Fame inductee in 1996. Ooh, the tops went up and down this year. Okay. So this is 1979, 1980 tops. You can see his numbers there. At the time, over 1,000 career games, 18.6 points per game, 5-time All-Star. So Gail Goodrich had a great career. And then obviously another point guard was drafted just a couple years after him. That was also a Hall of Fame point guard and arguably one of the best point guards of all time in John Stockton. So yeah, Utah had a pretty good string of about 30 years of excellent guard play. So very nice, a 1/1 from Gail Goodrich. Let's get to our next return, number 5. All right, number 6, back on the 22nd from Santa Ana, California. There we go. And we've got a baseball return, Joe Sambito. I almost called him Sam Sambito. Oops. 2-card return. So I'll flip this one around in just a minute. Let's start with the 1987 tops. Looks like left-handed. I can't remember if he was a pitcher or a fielder. He was a pitcher. There we go. Attended at Delphi University. Won All-American honors in 73. Looks like he appeared in 53 games in 1986, so relief pitcher, 4.84 ERA. There we go. So left-handed reliever, a little bit before my time. So here's 88 tops. Ooh, this could be a tough choice on which one's my favorite, the 87 or the 88. Kind of leaning toward the 88. This one turned out really nice. Let's flip it around. Was 88 a better year for him? No, 6.93 ERA. So after that trip to the Sable list in 83, it looks like he really struggled. So I wonder, I don't have any 90 tops out for him. I wonder if that was his final season in the big leagues at that point. So, but there we go. That's a 2 of 2 from the former left-handed relief pitcher, Joe Sambito. Let's get to our next return, number 7. All right, return number 7. Got it back on the 22nd, Hartford, Connecticut. This has got to be the last one from that day. I can't remember any other ones coming in. Let's take a listen or a look here. It looks like we've got a multi-card return from Ryan Leaf. All right, I had been waiting on a return from Ryan Leaf. I think my first one either got lost in the mail or just never made it to him, which is entirely possible. So I sent him once more, hoping I would get it back, and here we go. Got a playoff momentum card. These are embossed, which is pretty cool. I like that it shapes into a football. It's a really cool card design here by Playoff, and one I had not seen before. So yeah, I think I picked this up at a card shop for 10 cents. Brian Lee, famously the number 2 draft pick behind one Peyton Manning. And here is my second card, Flair Showcase. Very cool signature on here. I love it. This is super awesome. You can see this is his rookie card from 1998. He was an amazing quarterback at Washington State. Did great things. In fact, if you watch his documentary, which I believe is on ESPN, you can see there were quite a few GMs that actually were going between Manning or Leaf, and it was kind of a toss-up on who was going to draft him first. And he ended up going second to the Chargers. Manning went to the Colts, and the rest is history. And he's got a great story. He's really bounced back. I'm a big Ryan Leaf supporter, and love what he's doing these days. So awesome, 2 of 2 from Ryan Leaf. Let's get to our next return, number 8. Okay, return number 8 on the 22nd from Santa Clarita, California. This is not my last one either. Apparently I got more than 8 because the next one's from the 22nd as well. That's such a big day, man. Glad they're all coming through. Okay, let's take a look. We got another note, and we've got a return from former Bear, Erik Kramer. Very nice. I think I sent him 3 cards. Yes, I did. All right, well, let's start with score 95. Erik Kramer. Looks like he's handing off to what I'd assume might be Lewis Tillman. And this is a Red Siege insert, or I should say parallel, which was very new. I wonder if this is the first year that parallels existed. So very cool signature here. I like the throwback uniforms for the Bears there. I did get him in his Lions uniform as well, so 92. Looks like going against the Bills here. He had some really nice seasons with the Lions here. So if you take a look, the year before, 11 tutties, 8 interceptions. And Kramer, of course, I think is probably best known for his time with the Bears. I think he played more seasons with the Bears, but here's Pro Line Intense. Another cool autograph. I think this is 94, 95, 96 Pro Line Intense. Wow, I'm way off. Yeah, but look at that season for the Bears. 3,838 yards passing, 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. God, is that right? It doesn't seem right. I thought the Bears have never had a 3,000-yard passer. If that's right, then we've missed Erik Kramer. Okay. Well, there we go. A 3 of 3 from Erik Kramer. He did write a note. Let's take a look. Very cool. Thank you, Kyle, for your note and all your years of following your teams. I've released a book on Amazon titled The Ultimate Comeback. Okay. Very cool. I will actually check that out. I'm currently reading Scott Williams' Through the Fire, former Bulls player, so I will definitely check that out. So you guys should do that as well if you're a fan at all of Erik Kramer, or you just like reading cool sports books. Let's check that one out. So show him a little bit of support. And a great 3 of 3 return from Erik Kramer. Okay, the 9th and final return from the 22nd. Got this back from West Palm Beach, Florida. This is such a great day for returns on my side. Man, we got to end it with Jack Armstrong, former pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds. I'm guessing I sent him 4 cards, probably a lot of tops. There's an upper deck, so let's take a look here. We'll kick it off with, I think is 89 tops. I'll double check in a second. We'll flip it over. This is 89. Very nice signature. Here is 1990 tops from Jack Armstrong. That kind of just goes perfectly there. That's a great looking signature. Here is 1990 upper deck. Wow, this one turned out great. Cool shot here with the nice blue sky. I imagine they did these during spring training, so probably spring training camp. And then here he is with the Texas Rangers all those years later, still pitching. Let's take a look at some of his stats real quick. So he ended up playing 4 seasons with the Reds until 1991, and then a year with the Cleveland Indians, a year with the Marlins, and this was his 2nd year with the Texas Rangers, coming off of a only pitched a couple games the year before, so coming off of an injury. But yeah, he was a solid starter in the big leagues for a long time, and I'm very happy with that 4-card return from Jack Armstrong. Going to be really tough to pick between the 1990 Topps and the 90 Upper Deck, because I like both of those a lot. So let me know what you guys think, but let's get to our next return, number 10. And our 10th return, got this one back on the 24th from Parts Unknown. What do we have? We've got Willie McGinest. All right, former New England Patriot linebacker. Oh, super cool. Had him sign this Topps Finest rookie card. This is, in fact, I believe the first time I've ever remembered to actually remove the peel. So that's a win on my end. And got his rookie card autographed here. This turned out fantastic. Kind of looks like he might have been playing with a broken hand here. That definitely looks like a club, because you can see where the glove on this one is over the top and it's hidden here. So he must have busted up his hand at some point during his rookie season. And then had him sign this Super Softs Skybox Impact card. So this would be his 2nd year in the league. Had a nice little rookie campaign there, 29 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries, 4.5 sacks. Typical slow start for a rookie, but by season's end, he was wreaking havoc on opponents' backfields with regularity. Okay. So there you go. I can't remember off the top of my head if Willie McGinest is a Hall of Famer. I know he was a heck of a player for a long time for the Patriots. And he does good work on ESPN as well. I enjoy listening to his takes. So there you go. That's a 2 of 2 from former Patriots linebacker Willie McGinest. Let's get to our 11th return. And our 11th return, got this one back on the 24th from Los Angeles, California. Okay, fingers crossed. I got a couple celebrities out in LA I'm waiting to get back. Could we be breaking it up? Here we go. Barbara Eden. Oh my gosh. Super cool. Honestly, I didn't really expect to get this one back, but I am very excited that I did. Yeah, to Kyle, Barbara Eden. Very nice. I found these cards on eBay, bought them together. This is a 2012 Panini Golden Age if you're looking up cards for her to sign. So I got that one, and then I got this one signed in silver. See, she took the time. She used blue with this one and silver on this one. That is a professional. So to Kyle, Barbara Eden, Jeannie. There we go. Man, very fond of her just as a young kid. I was watching shows of her reruns with my grandma. She was a big fan of Adriana Jeannie, and I always thought she was a great actress and seemed like a nice lady. Anytime I've seen interviews with her at comic conventions, interacting with fans. I believe she's in her 90s now. Sounds like she's doing really well, and what a great autograph. She's got a cool signature. So if you guys are, fans at all, I would definitely send them off, and seems like she'll sign them and get them back to you. So let's go ahead and keep moving on. We've got return number 12 up next. And return number 12, got this back on the 27th from San Jose, California. Okay, we got one celebrity back. There's one more big one out there that I am waiting on, but I don't want to spoil it, and it's not going to be him. I just saw it's a baseball player. It is Mark Eichhorn, former Atlanta Brave. 4-card return, I believe. So let's start with 1990 Topps. There you go. Cool signature. And I like how he kind of loops the E into his inscription there. That's a cool little take. So I like that. There's 1990 Topps. Let's take a look at 88 Topps. And did a different Bible verse for each one. Very nice. John 3:16. Here's 87 Topps. 4:13, Philippians 4:13. Looks like he uses this one quite a bit. And then here we go. 1989 Topps. Signed as well. So with the Blue Jays and the Braves. So got all 4. Let's put them in order. Here we go. Let's go 87, 88, 89, 90. There we have it. So, out of those 4, which one do you guys like best? I gotta go, I'm gonna tip my cap a little bit here. I think I'm gonna go with 89. I think this one looks the cleanest out of all of them. I don't know that I've ever picked 89 for a return, so that'll be my pick. But let's get to our last return of the day, number 13. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go. Final return on the 27th. Got this back from Syracuse, New York. You can see damaged right here. Boy, I thought somebody maybe jumped in there and stole the card, but it's in there. So maybe just the machine ate it a little bit and they pulled it out in time. So let's see if there's any damage. Hopefully it isn't. And we've got legendary college coach Jim Boeheim. Jeez, struggling with the name here. And I shouldn't, because I know who he is. This looks awesome. Even better, I think I've seen this card actually signed, but they put like the sticker autograph on them. I don't think they were on card. And this looks way better than that. So very cool. This is from Donruss Elite 2007. Go. On January 25th, coached his 1,000th game. All right. So there we go. If he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, I'm sure he'll be going at some point. But yeah, always great to get a nice return from just an absolute legend of the coaching world. So that's it, guys. 13 up, 13 down. Let's get to our video recap. Okay guys, I want to start by just thanking you for subscribing to the channel and commenting on the videos. I absolutely love reading those comments every single week. All these videos that I put out release, I should say that the Through the Mail autograph release on Wednesday, always dropping about 3:15 in the mid-afternoon. So if you're at work, you're winding down your day, gives you a little bit to tune into and kind of rewind, relax a little bit. But thank you guys for all that support, and let's get to the returns because we have a lot to recap here. So starting off, I went with the 93 game day from Fleer for Bobby Hebert, former quarterback of the Falcons and Saints. Had a 101 from Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell. A 101 from Gail Goodrich. Had a 101 from Eddie Payton, brother of Hall of Fame GOAT, Walter Payton. Had a 101 from Jim Mora. I went with the 1988 Topps for Joe Sambito. I went with the 95 Parallel from Score for Erik Kramer. Went with 1990 Upper Deck for Jack Armstrong. Went with the 95 Topps Finest Rookie card for Willie McGinest. I went with this, I don't know if it's a custom card, but from Starline Hollywood for Barbara Eden, personalized to me, signed Jeannie and her name. I went with the 1989 Topps for Mark Eichhorn. And then we finished with a 101 Donruss Elite from Jim Boeheim. There you go. All 13 up, all 13 down. And I am looking forward to next week. We still have a lot of cards out there we're waiting to get back. I mean, literally over 100. I've got 10 more ready to send off early next week. So we will keep this going as long as we can. So thank you guys for all the support, and we will see you on the next one.